Ladies and gentlemen, it may seem a little bit early for this, but the Royal Rumble 2025 is approaching, and inside of this video, we're going to be talking specifically about the Women's Royal Rumble match. This Royal Rumble Chit Chat video is brought to you guys by SeatGeek. So if you guys are looking for tickets for any event in the entire world, get them through SeatGeek. Use my last name, code HODGE at checkout. You get $20 off your tickets. It's good for first-time orders only. If you've used SeatGeek before for an order, make a new account with like a new email. You can still use the code. You get $20 off any ticket for any event in the entire world you need just by using my last name, code HODGE at checkout over on SeatGeek. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so here's the deal. If you guys do not know, I did one of these videos before the men's match. I may have been jumping the gun because I did that one almost a month ago. We're talking about the winner of the men's match then. Today we talk about the women's match because we got to give the women their shot too. Then now they have the Women's Royal Rumble, which is a new invention in the past few years that we're finally giving the women like all the crazy matches the men always got. I mean, for a while, let's be honest, the WWE didn't even have enough women to do a Royal Rumble. It was a very, very small roster. Now, the women's roster is almost as big as the men's roster, and it's like, yeah, we're going to do all kinds of crazy matches, Royal Rumble being one of them. So you got 30 women. Let me set this up for you guys. We got 30 women all inside the ring, pretty much at the same time, all fighting to throw each other over the top rope. The last person standing in the ring who did not get thrown over the top rope is your winner, and was your number one contender for a women's title of their choice at WrestleMania. And now that they've announced more women's titles recently, like literally yesterday, at the time of this recording this video, they announced the Women's United States Championship. I guess they can go for any women's title they want. It doesn't necessarily have to be the main ones, but normally it will be the main ones. But nonetheless, guys, enough chit-chat. And so I've got a list of 5 women that could actually win the Women's Royal Rumble match in 2025. Go on to have a title match at WrestleMania. So yeah, basically, let's go ahead and jump into those lists. So number 5, my number 5th option is a lady we have not seen in the WWE in a little while that could be winning this match, be showing up, returning, winning this match, shocking the world because she hasn't had a title in a long time, hasn't been in a high spot in the WWE in a long time, and I'm talking about none other than Alexa Bliss. So Alexa Bliss has recently had a baby and been off of WWE television, and the last time she was on television, in my memory of doing something memorable that would stuck with people, was when she was paired with Bray Wyatt, the Fiend, rest in peace, of course. And there's been a lot of rumors about her returning, what she would do if she would join Bray's brother in this new faction they got going on, or do her own thing, return to the women's division, be like one of the main women again in the WWE. So it's not out of question that she could return to the Royal Rumble, shock the world, and put her place back in where she always was in that women's title picture, and actually be one of the legit ladies again in the WWE, because she has not yet returned. So that is an option. Number 4, so this is another option. So this one, I'm actually not going to put a specific lady. So this match is a match that can absolutely make a brand new star. So for number 4, I'm actually putting a new star. If it's like someone from NXT or someone who's been recently called up, that you would not expect to be, you know, main eventing. I want to say main eventing. I don't know if they would give them one of the main events, but I guess it's one of the main matches at WrestleMania for the championship. Actually give them a shot at that and maybe become champion at WrestleMania. So this will literally absolutely make a brand new star in the women's division, and this could be a number of people. I'm not going to name a specific person. We'll leave this one a little bit open to interpretation, and whatever you guys think NXT people deserve it, or new call-ups deserve it, or whatever. Just like a new star, someone who's never even had a title match before. Alright, number 3, with a return from an injury, because I guess she's currently injured, we're going to go with Rhea Ripley. Everyone loves Rhea Ripley. She's like one of the most over women's wrestlers of the modern generation, if you will, and Liv is also included in that. Of course, Liv is the current champion, which is why Liv Morgan is not on this list, because I don't predict she's going to be losing the title before Royal Rumble. So nonetheless, Rhea Ripley, if she's able to get healed up, I don't know what kind of injury she's dealing with, but hopefully it's something that doesn't require surgery, nothing too serious, and we can see her in the Royal Rumble match, and maybe win that Royal Rumble match, go on and face Liv, Dom kind of deal at WrestleMania. I don't know. I mean, that one is a match where I feel like you don't necessarily need her to win the Rumble, because I feel like she was already going to be in that spot anyway, but it is an option nonetheless. Alright, number 2. Now this one's interesting. This is a big what if. So number 2, I'm actually going to put, and a lot of people hate me for even including her on this list because they think it's like out of the world, like impossible right now. So number 2 is going to be Becky Lynch. So Becky Lynch is currently, on a hiatus from WWE or semi like retired. I don't know. So basically, she has like a family now. She's a child and she's married to Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is like still wrestling. So I mean, he's still part of the WWE. So it's not out of the question that you know, Becky could be returning. She could be in the match. She could be back in WWE. And I feel like eventually we will see Becky Lynch return. I know for a fact, actually, we will see Becky Lynch return to the WWE someday. We'll see her back in the ring doing her thing someday. But the question is, has it been long enough? Has she had that hiatus? Because she had a run and she's accomplished pretty much everything in the WWE that you could accomplish. So does she have the desire to return right this moment? I don't know if she necessarily does. We'll just have to wait and see. But Becky Lynch is an option to enter this thing, and if she's like a surprise entrant into this thing, I think it's very plausible that she would actually be winning the match and going on to WrestleMania to have a title match. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and this is actually number one, so this is my I don't want to say my number one pick. I don't want to say these are in any order. These are just 5 people, but as for a large surprise for something that someone that the wrestling fans have been waiting for a long time to return, that they've often been scratching their heads this past year being like, where in the heck is she? What's going on? In number 1 is going to be Charlotte Flair. Now, definitely not my favorite to win this match, because I feel like she's already done so much in WWE, and like every time you think someone else is winning something, it's Charlotte Flair always swoops in and gets it, because that's what a Flair freaking does, I guess. But basically, Charlotte Flair, I don't really know much details. I heard she was injured and maybe had to have surgery. I don't know if she had surgery. Don't quote me on that. But I know for a fact she was working through an injury and she was like medically cleared and she was waiting for creative. And then more rumors came out that she was not medically cleared. So there's been like a lot of back and forth, not really knowing what's going on with Charlotte Flair. But they're saying, the rumors have been saying that maybe she'll be returning early 2025. Rumble would be a place to do it. She could return to the Rumble and not win the Rumble, but also she could win the Rumble because Charlotte Flair kind of does that when you're not expecting her to. So yeah, Charlotte Flair is like another option in a lot of... I mean, this list would be absolutely like empty if we didn't include Charlotte Flair. But I wouldn't say that's in that order or anything like that. I feel like a new star should win this match. I feel like the Royal Rumble, the place... The idea behind the Royal Rumble is having, like, anybody can win this thing. Royal Rumble is to make a new star and have someone go on to face the champion at WrestleMania and make a name for themselves. And that's what I always think about these matches, like Royal Rumble, like Money in the Bank and stuff like that. It's about making new stars, and I feel like maybe this year we'll actually get someone new we're not expecting to win. Even if that's someone we haven't seen in a while that would be fresh to the title picture, like Alexa Bliss, or if it's someone brand new from NXT or something like that. But honestly, guys, I have no idea. You have no idea, and we're just going to have to wait and see. But nonetheless, let me know down there in the comments, what is your pick for the Women's Royal Rumble? What do you think's going to happen? And I need to do like a whole different video for like the Royal Rumble series about returns. Because this video isn't like who's going to return to the Rumble. This video was who might win the Royal Rumble. It just happened to feature some returns. But ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm your one and only undisputed king of vlog style, Brandon Hodge, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video.